Welcome back to the channel. Tune in or ghost out. People have been asking me to cover good news on the channel, so I thought that I should, but definitely not this video.
Shit. Got your ass.
Today, we just got the ADP job report numbers, and yes, still no BLS report numbers direct from the government because they are hiding how bad everything is. But if we're going off the ADP report, then it's probably worse than we think. It has been 4 months in a row that America has been seeing job losses at an unsettling rate, and this month has been no different. November was expected to add 40,000 jobs to the report, maybe help the unemployment numbers, but instead, we saw a complete reversal of expectations, and it actually showed that we lost 32,000 jobs in the month of November. But this is nothing to worry about. Donald Trump has just come out and said what I think everybody was hoping for.
But the word affordability is a Democrat scam.
Affordability is a Democrat scam. So if you're in the position where you just got laid off, just lost your job, can't afford your rent, or can't afford food, whatever you're experiencing right now is a scam. Prices are fine. Actually, they might go up even more. And if you don't think prices are fine,
well, Joe Biden gave him a bad economy.
So what do you want him to do?
And in more good news, Polymarket just launched the US mobile app so you can gamble on the destruction of the economy from your phone. But if this isn't new, if you tuned into the channel back in August, I've been talking about this problem. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but the jobs are not coming back. Something I was surprised to see though in this report is that most of these jobs that are being lost are from small businesses. In the second half of 2025 alone, we've seen a 10.6% increase in bankruptcies for small businesses. And when I say small, I mean like under 50 employees. These are literally the mom and pop shops, which just makes the K-shaped economy we have that much worse. Entrepreneurship business is supposed to be an outlet from just having to be a consumer, but even that is becoming harder to do. And with rising costs, we're going to see this explode even more in the time coming. The one good thing that will probably come out of these job cuts, though, is it will guarantee a December rate cut when Jerome Powell decides to talk. But at this point, I don't know if that matters. If you invest and you're making money off your investments, this is probably going to be bullish for you. But if you work and your job has already been seeing layoffs or a rising number of people being let go, I would start saving up and being prepared for the future. I'm not trying to be a doomer, but this is how you get prepared. If you know this is coming down the pipeline, then you can prepare for it. Start saving a little bit extra. Start paying off debt if you can. Put yourself in a position to not be brought down by these changes. That's the only way you really win in a recession. Being brutally honest is really the only way. There's multiple other channels that talk about finances and Call of Duty and give hopium. I'm just not one of those channels. I'm looking at all sectors of the economy in the upcoming year, and nothing is really positive for the average person. On top of the bad jobs reports that we've been consistently getting, we're seeing other points of worry in the economy. Just today, natural gas futures hit $5. What does that mean for you? Well, simply put, that's going to be a higher utility bill if you do pay bills. It will cost more to heat your home, use electricity, and just everyday goods that you may buy because the cost of production will go up, which will contribute to inflation. And that will just erode the disposable income that people barely have. And when people start shopping less, the economy goes into a recession. Many people think we're in one now, but after seeing this alarming stat that showed that 95% of people during the holiday season are going to finance their purchases, a recession is just a word. People are going to have to start feeling it before they start taking their finances seriously. The reason I make these videos is so you can take your finances seriously before the masses do. By the time everybody catches on to what's going on, we'll be deeper into this mess than we already are. The president and his team don't care about you. He was just caught falling asleep in a cabinet meeting.
There have been over 100 times the number of healthcare records shared.
As I've said, I'll say again, we've only just begun striking.
It's the reason why we're involved in this whole Ukraine.
If you can't see the writing on the wall as clear as it is, they don't care about you. As I've been making these videos, the amount of shelters in America have gone up month by month. The homelessness rate has gone up month by month. They want you to hate all immigrants. They want you to hate every other minority group in the United States, but they don't ever want you to hate them. I've been trying to avoid talking about this, but there is now a third world travel ban going on. Feel how you feel about that. Maybe we need to ban them. That's not what I'm here to argue. But why was India India not placed on that list? Why was China, our literal rival in world power, not put on that list? And why was Saudi Arabia not put on that list? It's not about protecting you or giving more opportunities to the American citizen. It has never been about that. It's about protecting interests. I know it hasn't been a lot of people, but for the ones asking for me to put good news into the videos and not be a doomer, point at the good news. Everywhere I look, politically, socially, entertainment-wise, everything is going in the gutter or has been in the gutter. Do you want me to talk about Joe Rogan looking at AI as Virgin Mary and that it will birth Jesus?
Jesus was born out of a virgin mother. What's more virgin than a computer?
Do you want me to talk about the list of criminals our president has pardoned? Do you want me to talk about OpenAI going into code red while they have $1.7 trillion of investment on the line? Or how Kalshi and Polymarket have just been new ways to fraudulently boost odds into making whatever you actually want happen? I'm not covering these videos to make you feel worse or make you feel better. I'm just giving you information without the fluff that comes behind these million-dollar companies. Times have been tough. They're gonna get tougher. Act accordingly. Crime is legal, money printing is back on. If you're a hardworking American trying to play by the rules, you're probably suffering right now. But it doesn't always have to be like this. Have hope that things will get better, but prepare for the current. Automate your investments. Maybe work on that side hustle you've been thinking about. Making a YouTube channel? Make it. Selling baked goods? Sell them. Or reselling vintage clothes? Do that. But the idea that you can work less or work the same to maintain is an option that's running away from many. This K-shaped economy, this absurd amount of inequality, and the classism that people are waking up to is not a problem of the system. It's what the system is built off of. It's what it's always been built off of, and this is why they need you to hate each other. Let me stop before I'm accused of wanting to give the means of production to the proletariat. Honestly, it doesn't even matter if I say that. 62% of Gen Z is okay with socialism now. If you look at that statistic and just say,
oh, these are just commie kids that don't know how anything works,
then you probably are benefiting from the system that they are trying to overthrow. It is gaining more traction than ever and even seeing support on both sides, which I would never expect to happen. And it's simple. When you have the president saying that affordability is a Democrat scam, then you automatically label every poor person a leftist. You automatically turn off the person who just lost his job and doesn't know what he's gonna do. And you've just ostracized the millions of Americans that live paycheck to paycheck. Be smart with your future, stay prepared, and do what you can. Don't listen to the bullshit that they're trying to sell you. But what do I know? Just an unemployed guy playing Call of Duty, sharing my opinion. If you agree or disagree, let me know down below in the comments. I do read the comments. Can the economy recover of whatever spiral it's in now? Will 2026 be a great year for us, or will it be the year we fall off the cliff? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to join the thread. And with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Until next time.
Take another day.